الله يمسيكم بالخير جميع، شلونكم؟ عساكم طيبين. جيتكم ان شاء الله من ردت اللاين، ومعنا طبقة بيتزاهات. اي الحين حان وقت البلع، وانتوا تعرفون ما احب العب الا وانا ابلع. لا تنسى اللايك والاشتراك في القناة. واليوم عندنا تبديل شخصيات. طبعا شخصيتي ما بدلتها من زمان، ببدلها ان شاء الله. بحذف الشخصية القديمة وببلش في الشخصية الجديدة. واحدة اسمها عفرة. طبعا هذه شخصية يعني ابي اسميها عفرة كذا يعني. يلا طبعا يا جماعة، هذه لعبتي وهذا الزين كله. شخصيتي طبعا تعبانة. هاي شخصيتي طبعا ايش فيها؟ ايش في كلام مدير؟ ايش في كلام؟ طبعا يا جماعة، الله يا نجوم، شوفوا نجوم فوقي، شوفوا اجواء. شو السالفة؟ حسيت بشي. وردة. الله، خلينا نقطع ورد. طبعا هذا مو بسالفتنا. احنا سالفتنا 1 2 3 4 5. احنا سالفتنا نغير شخصيته بتاتا. هاي شخصيتي وابي اغيرها، ما بيها خلاص. بطل الصلعة ذا، ما بيها الصلعة. ابي احط شخصية كيوت يعني صوت ذبان. انا كنت بكش. لا تنسى اللايك والاشتراك وتابع معي. من هنا تغير الشخصية طبعا. تفضل. طبعا احنا هذه الحين ان شاء الله الفلوس ما تتغير، ان شاء الله كل شيء ما يتغير. جابوا الشخصيتين. حلو. بنختار هذه. جو عجل علينا، عجلي عجوز. مبروك اخترناها. صورناها عشان نحطها بأمر الواقع. مبروك شباب، انا الحين صرت المنتصرة. اول مرة العب شخصية بنت. يعني انت عطيتني خيل، مشكور عمي. ابشر الحين عن 1000 رجال الحين جايتك ان شاء الله عمي.
I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. Sit tight here.
ليش يبوني اروح على الخيل؟ ليش؟ عشان اربع احط الخيل.
She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica the clerk, how do you do? What did you tell her?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Holy, please show our guests to their tent.
طيب يا جماعة الحين انا عرفت ادخل ذا، بس ما عدت البنت الشخصيات. هذه الشخصيات البنت اللي اخترناها.
Here, madam.
You're very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I
طيب يا جماعة
This was their mistake.
خلونا نغير الشخصية.
All because you came to town and here they are.
انا ما عدلت هذاك التعديل، ابي اعدلها. ايوه ضبطناها. ايش رايكم؟ نيو لوك. عاشت. شوف الشخصية اللي اخترتها، ضبطناها يا حبيبي.
Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. Been a while since you saw a hitching post, huh? This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell her?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it
ايش رايكم في
unwittingly.
تضبيطي يا جماعة؟
Anyway, I'm sure
ضبطتها
this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
والملابس. ما في ملابس يا جماعة.
That looks more comfortable. Horley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health.
ملابس
I
تعبانة
suppose it
شوي.
beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Harley, go introduce her to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs.
هذا حق
Leclerc
المصرف
is a
تقريبا.
generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, and, madam, while Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and, not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
خلاص ناخذ الخيل الحين. البطلة، هذه البطلة مزح والله يا الخيل تعبان. وين في دابال اخر الدنيا.
Hello.
شو شخصيتي؟ شو شخصيتي؟ ايش رايكم؟
You must be a Horley's friend. He's one of us. He said you are also a discouraged creature. Now, I will be honest. I try not to talk too much to women. Well, let's leave that. Alden. That's me. But Horley insisted you was okay. I'm very discouraged, you see. Anyway,
The week,
it's a
huh?
pleasure to make your acquaintance. Sort of. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. I heard you might want to earn a little extra money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up at Blue Water Marsh. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if things work out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help you with pertinent information, even if you are a lady. Good afternoon, ma'am.
يلا نطلع. خيلي ورا. لا 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 لا. ما عندي شيء. خلنا نراضيه. افا مدنع. البنت اسرع من الرجال ما ادري ليش. احنا الحين وصلنا. يا ساتر. اقول وخر للخيل. اسرق 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 اسرق. لوتي. هذا هو. اطلع اطلع يا حبيبي اطلع. هاتي هاته. لا تشوفني مرة كذا بس. لوت. حلو. فلوس فلوس. خلنا نطلع من الماي عشان لوته. شفت الخارطة؟ خلنا نفتحها نشوف. يلا يا خيل يا تعبان. نطلع الخط. ليفل 0 للأسف. يعني غيرت شخصيتي الليفل طار، بس الفلوس موجودة يعني على ما أعتقد. شوف فلوس 100 سويت قبل شوي. شو السالفة؟ طيب يا جماعة، حصلنا فلوس، حصلنا اشياء. حلو. استغنينا شوي، استغنينا. فلوس وخير. اوه في خيول هنا. حق من ده؟ خاطري في الاسود يا اخي. تعبان تعبان حده. أنا بركض الخيل هذا. يا سلام يا سلام. ايوه معي شخصية. شوفوا شخصيتي شلون، شخصية مهمة. شيب هذا اللي معي، افا بروحي ما حد معي. ننتظر خلاص، نبي نوصل احنا بعد، نبي مرحلة. 12 ثانية، 11 ثانية، 10 ثواني، 9 ثواني، 8 ثواني، 9 7 ثواني، 6 ثواني، 5 ثواني، 4 ثواني، 3 ثواني، 2 ثواني. Let's go.
I win again. Yeah. Did Horley send you pop?
بروحي كان معي شخص قبل شوي وكنت بختار شخص ثاني لكن ما
He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out in Rhodes with a bunch of horses they stole off of me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off the fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Looks like you're doing this on your own. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Saint Denis once you have the horse flesh, and I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
شو السالفة الحين؟ يا ساتر ما حد معاي، شلون اواجه؟ شباب عندنا من جديد. هذا جاب خيل صح؟ لوت. خلينا نلوتهم اول شيء. تلويت يا شباب، سرق. جواني. هذول الظاهر من خيول الغلايا، يا جماعة. لوت. وين شدقني؟ وين خيلي؟ اطلع.
Well, Horley was right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can.
فنانة.
Here's the money you earned.
لوس.
Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your
على
friend
التليفون.
Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
اعتقد ناخذ خيل من عندهم، صح؟ اوكي. راحت فلوسي، راحت. بس خلاص. خلاص كذا تمام. ارحب. طيب يا جماعة، وصلنا مرحلتين. عندنا هالخيل الاسود، لك حل. وصلنا عند هالشيبة.
How's how do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg.
احنا بنوصل بس عشان نبدلها ملابس مخيسة اللي عليها.
Now he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to them, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff.
شوفوا الخشمة كله شعر.
But
شنو يتنفس ذا؟
But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
الحين هذا هوم. يا سلام. ليفل 4 أعتقد الحين. نشوف. ما صدت شيء أنا. طيب يا ساتر. اوه هذول الناس حقين. شو السالفة؟ شو السالفة؟ حلوك. ناس حقيقيين يا جماعة. حتى أكل ما عندي. هذا واحد معي. بال بعيد. خلاص ما كنت ادري للامانه انه تصوير. هذا اللي فاز. واحد مثل 3 من البال والله صور ذا. المهم يا جماعة هوناكم كيف نختار الشخصية، واخترنا الشخصية قدامكم وغيرناها. هاي الشخصية الجديدة، بس ان الليفل يطير ترى، اذا غيرت شخصية الليفل يطير. الخيل وين؟ يا ساتر يا ساتر، من جاء ذا؟
I travel alone. Beat it.
انا اوريك. عندك فلوس ها؟ طورت في خيله. تطلق عليه ليش؟ حول حول حبيبي حول. المهم يا جماعة، الحين وصلنا لنهاية المقطع، طولناه شوي وقصير. لا تنسونا باللايك والاشتراك. فمان الله.